Welcome to Slayer Locked, or welcome back if you've already been here. My name's Guilty. We're on our goal of getting our untrimmed Slayer cape, and so that means that everything we do must be to progress Slayer, and we must complete every Slayer assignment. And so there's a reason why this is one of the rarest capes, if not the rarest cape in the game. In order for us to get it, we're constantly on the grind, managing the clock of HP as we kill monsters, and on a Slayer assignment, mind you, we are getting about 1.33 HP experience for every one of Slayer experience. So it's basically impossible to get this cape, but yet obviously people have done it. So why then are we here farming? Great question. You know, I'm not so sure either, but hey, thanks for joining us. So farming, why farming matters in order to get an untrimmed Slayer cape based off of our rules is we actually have to go kill some of these things, some fever spiders, which you only get access to them by starting or completing the rum deal. So this quest, if you guys aren't too familiar with it, actually has quite a few requirements because it gives some pretty good rewards. But one of the biggest requirements, and I'm not kidding you, it's 40 farming. So, you know, it ain't much work, but it's some honest work, and we gotta figure it out. I have nothing, like no knowledge of this skill. Honestly, I never do farming. I've always found it like kind of like a drag, kind of a pain, and I'm kind of getting addicted to it now, you guys, now that I've actually tried it. So I promise you we're not going to be talking too much more longer about farming. Here's me figuring out how compost works. So let's just skip ahead to our first Slayer assignment. And if you guys have never noticed these things, dude, I think this is so cool. I just love when games, so like thank you Jagex, put that in as a detail. It's just cool, you know, as we're running through now this haunted Slayer tower, whatever, going up to the second floor, which kind of spooked me out the last time we were here. We're trying to go and kill ourselves a pretty unique monster, if you'd even call them monsters. They're kind of just misunderstood maybe. They just want to live up here with all their other creepy monsters and this spooky vibes of a Slayer tower. And so the things that you can find here, and here's this little map if you guys haven't seen it before, I think I linked it in an early episode, is we're going to be on the second floor. Got to deal with some of these things, you know, of course blood velds are really famous and whatnot, but we're actually here to kill these Infernal Mages, which, if you guys don't know, they're basically weak to everything, just like most mages in this game. So we can really use whatever we want. I want to try using range, and I know before you guys start yelling at me and metagaming and whatnot, the whole reason why is we're only at level 10, so yes, we do need to save our range experience for when we're going to eventually start using a cannon, and we can talk more about that later. I think I've already covered it enough at this point in the series, but essentially, only way to get on Untrimmed Slayer cape is by using a cannon. And yeah, I gotta say, man, I'm not hitting anything on these guys. I've basically drained all of my prayer. I've wasted a few arrows, so guess what? You win. We're not going to use archery or range. We're going to save it for that cannon, and we're going to have to run back and rethink this on how we're going to go about killing them. Thankfully, they're pretty, like, non-existent with their armor, so it should be easy enough for us to kill them with, you know, our take two here, a sword. You know, it's obviously our best combat stat, more or less. We've already got a rune longsword, and that's our first one dead. But yeah, we've got 87 to go. We're going to be here for a while. There's not really a lot of loot here that I'm super excited about. I'll never say no to runes. And by the way, here's our stats just so you can see. Since they do attack with magic, we should wear range armor, and it might help a little bit. But sufficient to say, I gave up on this idea pretty quick, you guys. It was getting painful. We were getting like 1 or 2 kills a trip, and we're gonna go somewhere else. In fact, here we are. I wish we could just teleport right here. We're here to get some monk robes, baby. You know, they look okay on this guy. They look better on us. And basically, getting monk robes is super simple. All you have to do is come over here to this monastery, which, you know, located directly west of Edgeville. You come right over here to this tower. The only real requirement you need is 31 prayer, else they won't let you upstairs. And it's completely free. So since this item is sitting on the ground, I'm saying it's good. Maybe you guys will disagree. But now with this, with these robes, we're going to talk about prayer flicking. So what is it? How do you do it? Why do we do it? Hopefully we can cover all of that. First, the main thing is obviously you need to get a high enough prayer level. Ideally 37 to start, but of course you can really go all the way up to 43. For what we're fighting, we only need our 37. And then secondly, you need to set up your quick prayers. So you simply go and right quick on this thing up here. I think they added it in like 2014 for you to be able to do this. And then make sure that whatever you're fighting, you put the right quick prayer for that monster. So obviously magic for us. Finally, step 3, really rather simple, is the moment the animation begins is when you go and click on that little circle. So we're kind of doing it right here. You can see where my mouse is hovering over this. The moment that I see this attack's about to begin, you press it. To be better safe than sorry, you should just try to click it like even right beforehand. And the good news is, which is really unique, is you can even see how much time you have remaining on your prayer. And if you're doing this right, it shouldn't even go down. So it's still like slipping down a little bit for me because I'm kind of useless, but I hope that gives you enough understanding of how prayer flicking works. And look at this, we're getting rewarded. Thank you, genie friend. That's some XP. We're gonna eat some food real quick. And yeah, obviously all of these have to get dumped in Slayer. We don't really have any other choice because we are in a massive deficit. So maybe there's a better method. Do you guys know of a better method to go about killing something like this? Please let me know. Say it in the comments. I'm not kidding you. Like, this account is where it is at this point because of you guys giving suggestions, ideas. Like, I could throw you all up on screen. It's just so appreciated. And I'm really learning as I do this with you. In fact, as you can even see here, I think I'm doing better at prayer flicking. By the end of this, I'm not even bothering to bring food. I'm just keep on running back to that temple to restore my mana. And yo, bro, what are you doing here? Hey, okay, what do you got for me? Just give it to me. Cool. So guess what? Look at this. We are done. We've wrapped up. I think that's 85 tasks if I'm not mistaken. And we're actually going to do a suggestion from one of you guys here. Rather than continuing by doing Slayer assignments from Vanica, I think it's time for us to switch it up and really get to the whole meat of this video. Why are we doing Vanica quests? Slayer assignments, if we don't even have access to all of his assignments yet. We're just making it impossible for us to get the Fever Spider. And so what I love about doing Wilderness Slayer with Crystalia is that this is actually a completely separate count. We're starting off at 1 again, and you know, it really makes us a lot of money. It seems like a great idea, and so I'm really excited to see that we got ourselves some lesser demons. I'm actually super excited for this. Wilderness has always terrified me as a kid, and yeah, they are located pretty deep in the wilderness, as you can see here on the little arrows. But they have another spot that they're located, and it's actually kind of broken, and it's called the Wilderness Slayer Cave. So you basically go in right over here, and you run all the way up past the windy trail to get to them here, and look at these drops, which they drop the Lawrence keys, and if you don't know this, it actually has a 15% increase while inside this cave on a Slayer task. So we're gonna make money. And honestly, I think this is kind of worth it. We might die, we'll see. But end of the day, we're still making progress towards getting ourselves every Slayer assignment completed. And now we're on Crystalia. We're supposedly going to make some mad money. And you know, I'm actually really just like excited to explore even this cave here that, again, I've done enough research. I can see it on the map here, you know, right up. No, not over there. It's, what is all this anyway? It's so cool that they show this. I really think, man, like if we could have them all connected. But anyway, yeah, they're right up here, past a little bit of the windy around the trail. And here we are, we made it to the lesser demons. So, as you can see, they're a higher level than normal, and that's because they're in this wilderness cave. And if we run back here, we should be able to safe spot somewhere on these rocks. Maybe on this side. They kind of hit hard, honestly, but okay, yeah, I didn't have a spell equipped. That's embarrassing. And yeah, they're also weak to water. And there we go. I think we're in a safe spot, and our first drop is... Dude, that's amazing. You've got to be kidding me. Yep, RNG carried. Just say it now. But seriously, look at this thing, man. Like, there it is. It's... Oh, okay, no, we got to bury this real quick. Sorry. Now we pick it up, and there it is, man. look at this. This is our new best in slot chest piece. And honestly, like, this is gonna be game changing for our melee setup. And on our first kill, like, you guys would think I'd be making it up, but hopefully you can even see in the top left corner there that we just got our first kill on the task assignment, or little box thing, whatever it's called. And oh god, run away. Run away, run away, run away, run away. Why am I not logging? I should have been logging. Oh no. That's an entangled, and protect from magic ain't gonna help me. Is this multi? What? Huh. So the wilderness cave is multi. I think I was dead either way. But you know what? It don't even matter because we got ourselves our plate. So yeah, we died. Yeah, we lost some runes. But we got our admin plate body. That's all that really matters. And we can just come right back. You know, I guess we lost the staff too, but we had a backup, so it's fine. And honestly, as we're just kind of going through these kills here, it's looking pretty good for us. Like, what is this? A teleport thing? I don't even know. We'll kill him next. It's an easy safe spot. Honestly, 1 PK for this is not too bad. And like, look at this, man. You know, we just got like, I think 10 death runes there. That's basically a few K. So their drop table's not too bad. Yo, look at this. I'm looking the wrong way. We're not looking towards the audience. We're actually, I've never seen this happen. It's so funny. I don't know, man. Maybe you guys have seen this, but and with that, man, you see it. We've got in our inventory a Larran's key. We are heading on out to the wilderness. It's all the way like up here in this back right corner. We got to go to this like ship. So we're gonna climb these hills, walk past this kind of sketchy caves up here. And yeah, man, this is just another reason why, honestly, like, Slayer in the Wilderness is kind of busted. It's really the only way, in my opinion, at this point, that you should be doing Slayer. Because look at this, like, just to break it down super quick for you guys, we are here with a Staff of Water. We're here with some air runes, and we're on the wrong world, okay? Well, skipping ahead, we switched obviously to a members world, and like, check this out. Isn't this so cool? Like, I don't know, we got our mage training arena over there. We got the little teleport with the stick or whatever, lever right over here. The bats. This is like the deep wilderness, man. It's no joke. I haven't really spent a lot of time back here, if you can't tell, and we're just taking this nice slow route to get over here to our ship, man, because for whatever reason, our good friend Cristelia, her keys send us all the way over here to this chest, and we're gonna get, okay, some arrow tips, which, to be dead honest, that's actually a ton of, like, that's 100,000 or something. I don't even know. That's just, again, another reason why this is so broken, you guys. Like, we're going to talk about it at the end of the video, but sufficient to say, like, I honestly think that one drop there has made more money than we have across all of the rest of our Slayer assignments. And that's not our only key. So here we are, end of the Slayer assignment, nearly wrapping up this video. Stats are looking not too bad. Again, range is still where it's at because we really do need to get a cannon. We can't get a cannon if we don't have money. And again, just thanks to all y'all's recommendations, that's why we're here. That's why we're doing the wilderness assignments, because we really need to make some GP, or else we're just not going to be able to get this cape and complete this goal. So that being said, I think that more or less covers all of our cool stats. Let's see what our friend has to say. But first, oh yeah, let me just show you this gear, you guys. So obviously our prayer set, which we just acquired in this video. We've got our little mystic gloves there. We've got on our fire battle staff, which is pretty nice. We got our rune longsword. We got our brand new adamant plate body, our adamant kite shield that we've had since like episode 7. We got our rune plate legs, which yeah, we just got that. And yeah, this rune med helm, and then our little gnome necklace. So quite some pretty epic gear there, upgrades. We did get these rune plate legs from one of the Larran's keys. I keep saying Larran's keys, and she's gonna tell us to kill dark warriors. Okay, probably one of the noobiest things you can imagine killing in the wilderness, but you know, that's totally fine. And yeah, what do you have to tell us? Crush. Okay, crush. Probably just honestly we'll be using magic, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes. And obviously, yes, it has to be in the wilderness. So hey, until we get 5 tasks done, we're gonna keep doing her, and we're gonna keep working on our farming in the side. Here's our best stats with crush weapons. So, you know, we're looking pretty good, man. I actually think we'll do okay against these this assignment, these Dark Warriors. And yeah, like, here's what we'd be risking if we took all of this. So I don't know. I don't really want to obviously lose the adamant plate body. We did actually get 2 of them, which was kind of nice, and obviously we won't bother bringing those mage gloves. Those were just still in the inventory. So just look at this real quick in summary, you guys. Here's how much money we made from the lesser demons, and it's not even showing all the keys. It's only showing the results of 2 of them. We actually got 3, and yet it's still one task made more money than everything else. So I think that just shows you that this is the way it's meant to be. And oh yeah, by the way, I just wanted to show you guys this clip. There's some dudes just doing a joking lore here. Anyway, thanks for joining us. Appreciate you guys. Subscribe, like, bye-bye.